Hi guys, Yulia here. So this is the second part of the May garden tour. If you haven't seen the front yard garden tour, I posted a link down below so you can go ahead and start with that one, or you can start with this one. It doesn't really matter. For those of you who are new to my channel, I garden in New Jersey, zone 6. So we have very cold, snowy winters and very hot and humid summers. So kind of challenging climate. But I also want to mention that my videos get very loud because we live in a very busy street. There are planes flying over and there are tons of people walking by because it's a lovely, lovely day. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is kind of the overview of our backyard. And again, I love the evening light and how it almost lights up the all of the plants and the lawn. It looks so pretty, magical. This is our little seating area with the fire pit. And I do have some white allium blooming right now. We do have tons of roses here. We do have a little pond. And the fishies, when they are hungry, they congregate in this little area here. And don't you just love this papyrus and that elephant ear? Oh, so pretty. So the view from here, very serene, not a lot of color, but just very peaceful environment to be in. All right, since I'm here, I wanted to show you this tree, the one that looks like it's on fire. This one right here. So that is an American holly. And it is in full bloom right now, and I can see probably 150 bees on it. It is a major pollinator plant. I don't know if you could see all the bees. The tree is humming. I think that this is one of the biggest hollies I've ever seen. Actually, not, I don't think, I am absolutely sure about it. I've never seen a holly, American holly, that is bigger than this. It's just a magnificent tree. Anyway, so as we move back to the back of the backyard, oh my god, so redundant. I did a video on this flower garden, and quick update, everything is doing well except for some of my annuals are being devoured by slugs. So I am trying to find a solution, but the rest of the ones that haven't been eaten are doing really well, the little babies right here. So this is a Gladiolus first wave that I started indoors, and they are doing really well. And you can see right there, this is the second wave of blooms. So I planted about 30 gladiolus and I planted 30 bulbs. So I kind of have like a consistent blooms. My husband adores gladiolus in vases, so that's pretty much for him. And I wanted to talk about this area here. This is my plant palette. This is, if I had a garden with just white and that purple, I'd be the happiest person. That's all I need in life. Very simple, very serene, just gorgeous. So the story behind these two rhododendrons, actually three, there's one behind this magnolia here. My mom and I planted about 10 years ago when she came to visit. So I always kind of remember when we did that, when I'm looking at these beautiful flowers. These azaleas were a centerpiece for our wedding tables. so during the reception, and they were really small. So it's been 10 years since we got married, and they were really small on the tables, and then I decided to save them and put them in the ground. I think we had about 15 or 20, but about 5 made it through like the winters and the summers. But I always remember, you know, that these guys were on our wedding table. So there's one right here too. So I just love this little area here. It does need a little work. The dog runs through here, so this is his little path. Come here, buddy. Come here. He's a good boy. Hi. Hi. What happened? Oh, you're singing? Good boy. All right, and the lawn, you know, since we do have a dog, I know I accepted it that we'll never have a perfect lawn. It'll always be patchy. I mean, we keep it as perfect as we can. And this hammock is, you know, making the dent as well. Anyway, moving right along. Right over here, I just wanted to show you my blueberry hill. So this was actually a stump of an old tree that I covered with soil, so it's kind of elevated, and I planted about 10 blueberries, all different cultivars. So they kind of produce blueberries at different times. So these are almost ready, and they have, I think I have the high bush and low bush, and I covered them with nets, because if I don't, we'll never get any blueberries. The birds will just get them. But, you know, I do plant other plants for the birds. So these are for us, and other plants for the birds. And how do you like this beautiful wood pile? I think it's just so cool as a divider for a garden. Anyway, this is another view over here. And these are hemlocks. Beautiful, they're old, so kind of on their last legs. And of course our magnificent Japanese maple over here. Look how pretty. So the last area that I wanted to show you in the backyard is this, it's kind of like a woodland garden, but the fringe of it actually gets evening sun. So I planted tons of peonies here. These were actually replanted from a bed that we had here before. The previous owners planted tons of peonies, so I just repurposed them. They do quite well here. You just kind of need to have them staked, otherwise they become this. They are on the ground, but look at these gorgeous flowers. I mean, look at this. And this is one of the hardy geraniums. This one has a little like blood stain petals. And the beauty bush is about to bloom. Still tons of buds. Oh, check out this one. Oh my word. So I hope you enjoyed this backyard garden tour. If you haven't seen the front yard garden tour, I posted it in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.